Hello and welcome to the inaugural Risky Reels Memorial Open. This is the first event ever in Fortnite Disc Golf history, FNDGA history. I am Danny Lindahl, joined here by Tyler Brickley.
G'day guys, how's it going?
And we are very excited to bring you coverage of this first event. This event features myself and one of my friends, Mitchy P. If you don't know how disc golf works in Fortnite, they recently added an emote that basically throws a toy, and the toy is the disc. They've had several that were balls, but this is the first time they made a disc, and so I built a course inside of Fortnite here. My character here is the guy in blue, representing sort of the disc golf nerdy type, and then Mitch's character is sort of the more stereotypical disc golfer with the long beard and the lack of shoes. So you ready to jump into it?
I am absolutely stoked to be here. What's hole one looking like?
Hole one here is a par 3. This is the longest par 3 on the course, 118 meters. And the disc doesn't really turn or fade that much. You can put it on a hyzer or an ante, but you just throw it straight over the trees and it falls down here next to the basket.
So how long have you been playing Fortnite disc golf?
Fortnite disc golf only for a couple of months now. It's a fairly new sport. It's very niche.
And so that's you right there?
Yes, sir. I'm just throwing just a straight shot with my.
Oh, that's a laser beam.
Yeah, it's just the only disc in the game, so I would go into disc selection, but I almost rolled OB there, but thankfully it stopped. Something that's interesting about the way the disc rolls in this game, it actually kind of flops end over end. It doesn't really roll on its edge very often, so that provides some interesting ground action.
So I would ask for an update on what disc you guys are throwing every hole, but I guess we could just do that one time.
Yes, I'm throwing a blue one, and Mitch is throwing a red one.
Who's this guy? Did you see that guy?
Yes, that's me. The part of this, the recording is from my stream. It's just like I used it as a reaction camera or a third camera there.
And you just absolutely gutted a birdie from like, how far out would you say that was?
Oh, probably like 50 meters or so.
Wow,
yeah,
that's a great way to start.
Well, when you have a crosshair.
Oh. Okay, so wow, you guys are making this game look easy right out of the gate.
It's not super difficult, I'm not going to lie to you, because you have a crosshair. You can just literally just aim at the basket.
Okay.
Hole 2 is only a 50-meter par 3. Don't pay attention to the chicken.
I was, though.
So I
was looking right at the chicken.
He's supposed to be hiding, but he doesn't do a very good job.
Okay, so is this one a little high?
Yeah, kind of looks like it.
Oh, man. You just right in.
Yeah, it's I wanted this one to be a little bit of an ace run, but I certainly didn't expect to hit it on the coverage.
So you 3 down after 2 holes just like that.
Just like that. I'm pretty excited about it.
Even your card mate's dancing with you right there.
He was being a good sport about it for sure.
Good sportsmanship for sure. Oh yeah, go and clear the basket.
You gotta go clear the disc out, and perhaps gloat on my opponent as well.
Is that what this is?
Yes, this is known as the default dance.
Okay.
This is the ultimate disrespect.
Oh, we got a replay here.
We got the shot tracker here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the dynamic discs flight line.
Man, the Fortnite disc golf technology has come so far in 2 weeks. We've already got flight trackers.
Mitch is going for the ace run here, but he's going to be just a little bit low.
I see what you mean about that floppy sort of bounce.
Mm-hmm. He's lucky not to have rolled down towards the OB, actually.
So, but that's a pretty easy cleanup in Fortnite disc golf world.
Oh yeah, that hole is definitely just more of a gimme birdie. Along with this one's a par 3, slightly shorter, 49 meters. The real challenge is getting it underneath this branch off the tee, but also over the hill.
Oh, there's you again.
Yeah, just
running it down. Did you feel like this was another ace?
I thought it had a chance for sure, just a little bit low.
Parked it.
They don't really skip. They just kind of bounce and flop.
Okay, so Mitchie, do you feel like he's at a disadvantage because he doesn't have the proper footwear?
You would think so.
Especially on. Oh man, he almost drained it.
He's one of those more experienced players who's just really good and doesn't really need all the equipment.
He's probably got a lot of calluses too. I bet he hardly feels it.
Most likely. Also, you don't see he's bracing or planting or anything like that. The form here is really lacking, if I'm honest.
So we got our first par 4.
Yes, this is a 80-meter par 4. Your first shot, you can either throw out to the left and get a look at 2 from a ways away, or
where does the difficulty come in? I mean, 80 meters seems maybe a little soft for a par 4. Is it a tough green?
A little bit, and if you throw the first shot wrong, you can get pinched behind the hill to where you have to shape something over.
Wow, look at this tree just like hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, I don't know what happened out there. It's actually suspended in midair.
Yeah, wow. Right in the middle of the fairway. Great shots.
Yeah, it's a little bit right. I'm going to end up having to throw a little bit of an anhyzer here.
Oh, okay. Oh, well done.
That's at least a 4-digit FNDGA rating shot. Right
That's
there.
a 4-digit separator.
That's
Now,
what they call this one.
Is that a phrase trademarked by Jamie? Are we allowed to say that?
I'm not sure. We'll have to get back to you on
We'll
that.
know pretty soon if the lawyers reach out. Okay, that's a great roll for Mitchie right there.
Yeah, I think I should not have put that tree there to
Yeah, a little backboard action.
So Mitchie here, he's got about a 10-meter putt or so. Not quite that. It's pretty much a tap-in for players of our caliber.
So, and clarify for the fans with FNDGA, I mean, the disc doesn't actually stay in the basket.
No.
It's just you kind of on the honor system with discs that do or don't make it or not.
It's mostly just hit the chains. As long as you hit the chains, sort of like an object target, you count it as in. So hole 5 here, this is the hardest hole on the course easily.
Yeah, no kidding.
The Congang chicken in the fairway. We've got 130
Am I
meters.
supposed to not pay attention to that chicken
that
as
one,
well?
It's
Can
a
I pay a
Congang
little
chicken.
attention
A
to?
little bit is acceptable.
All right.
With the pink guitar on his back, it's hard not to.
It's a whole different set of rules and etiquette in FNDGA, so I'm trying to learn it as I go.
We'll catch on soon enough, I'm sure. The hole's designed so that you actually cannot get to the basket unless you're down that hallway of trees. The trees are so close towards the end that it's just not feasible. So you definitely do not want to be off the fairway.
So having a drive that's right in that alley is absolutely imperative on this shot then.
Yes, absolutely.
Beautiful. No roll away.
Is that a good roll?
That's not too bad.
It kind of looked like it rolled into the lane.
A lot of them will roll all the way down to the rock there.
And how
that's a
long did
tricky
it take to grow all those trees just like right down in a row like that?
I kind of just held down click and spun around in circles.
Oh.
And then deleted the ones that I didn't need.
Wow, man. You should talk to some course designers around here. They'd probably love to know your secrets.
Yeah, well, you could just spawn trees and despawn them.
Oh, that was great. Oh, man, terrible. It's not really a roll.
I'm gonna blame the RNG on that one. That was right in the middle of the fairway, and it got the worst possible bounce.
Oh, that's gone from bad to worse right there.
Here, I thought I was gonna take several strokes on Mitchie. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're telling me you're not.
That's really good.
I was ready to. I'm just
It
telling you where
seems
my.
like you are.
I tried to throw a little bit of an Anheuser here, and it unfortunately kicked that tree and went on the other side.
This is like that. Have you ever seen that game, Plinko? You know, where you drop the golf ball down through like the hundreds of nails,
Yeah.
and you just like never know how it's going to filter down to the bottom.
In Plinko, it keeps going though. This one seems to stop.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a fantastic shot there. He was very fortunate to come to rest in the middle.
So I've completely lost track. Is he throwing 6?
Sorry, it's in the fairway.
I don't remember actually. We kind of both lost track at this point. I had to go back and count afterwards.
And you're holding a knife. Are you planning on maybe doing a little grappling in case your disc goes down the cliff or something?
It's mainly for course maintenance.
Okay.
As a course designer, I
You
feel
should have totally used it on that last tree right there, and that would have been in the bat. Oh, twice.
okay. On my screen, it looked like it was past the tree already. That's all I'm saying.
This is an absolute nightmare of a hole.
This is I don't know what I end up taking. I think I take a 9 on this hole.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I had started to think that maybe Fortnite disc golf was a little bit easy, but no, not now. Ah, man, all the way back to 1 under.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate there.
Okay, hole 6.
It's a par 3, 89 meters down the hill. The danger is going OB right or rolling down the hill. You really just want to make sure to keep it on top of that hill, which is trickier than you'd think with the way these discs bounce.
I like the aesthetics, the little sign work you did there.
Yeah, I tried to center the text on the sign,
It's
but
very minimalist.
it decided to not work like that at all.
Oh, that
This
is
is catastrophic.
Bad. That is very, very bad.
I ended up having to make this OB because the slant of the hill, you actually cannot throw the disc up it. If you try and match the angle of the hill, it just stalls out and falls back towards you.
Don't make me laugh. My hat's not going to stay on top of my head. Are you mocking your opponent there before you even throw?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Hey, that's all right.
He took 3 strokes on me on the last hole. I thought it was necessary. He was very much more graceful than I was, though.
Oh, this is a very cinematic looking shot.
Well, thank you. I was playing and also filming this.
I love you could see the disco and then you can see you launch and glide down to you. That would be a pretty epic game in real life.
Yeah, I've always imagined a course with like zip lines.
Uh-huh. Oh, is that low?
Just a little bit low, right
Yeah,
into the
it looks a
cage.
little low to me. That's in. So the problem with the honor system is, I mean, like several of my brothers don't have honor. So like, how do you square it away when you play with people like that?
Haven't really run into that yet. I think
The people you play with are all pretty honorable.
I would like to assume so,
Now I need to find people like that.
especially the robot chicken. The you could also have somebody else go up and look at the basket and watch.
Yeah, it's about how it would have to go. You'd have to have a. Oh, this looks like a very hard turn around the hill.
Yes, this shot you're trying to get as far as you can. I ended up actually rolling backwards to where I have to shape an Anheuser. If you get far enough left, you can actually run this one for eagle.
Okay. But are you in position to do that, or are you going to have to make a decision? It looks like the cliff comes in really close to the back of the basket.
Yes, definitely. This is a dangerous. If you're running for the eagle and you miss the basket, you're definitely going OB.
And I forgot to comment, but actually we're tied up now.
Yeah.
It's negative. Sit down.
Oh, dear.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's into the laser out of bounds.
That's that's the out of bounds you don't want to go into. He's not gonna find that disc again. He'll have to go
No, it just got sliced into about 100 pieces. Oh, high?
off the top. Yes.
Yeah, off the top, man. So you still cleaned up a birdie, and he's going to have this for par.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Danny Disc takes the lead back from Mitchie _P5.
Yes, sir. That's it.
Doesn't quite roll off the tongue.
not as well as Danny does.
No.
Well, this is hole 8, a 57-meter par 3. This was supposed to be another ace run, but it's right at the limit of the distance.
Is it right there?
No, it's to the left. There's a sparkle.
Oh, yeah,
Actually, a captured star,
Okay.
like in a bottle on top of every basket.
Wow, you got 18 captured stars. How long did that take?
I was pretty busy for a while, but
Very
yeah,
good.
Mitchie actually just went out of turn there. I don't know if you're aware. I got a birdie
right,
on the
'cause
last hole.
yeah, absolutely. You took a stroke on him.
Unfortunately, there wasn't anybody there to second the call, so he got away with that one. We were trying to get chat to second it, but nobody was.
In FNDGA, what's the courtesy violation? How many? Is it like 5 strokes?
It's just the same as PDGA, but you still have to have someone there to second it. So unfortunately, we were not able to. I guess fortunately for Mitchie, we were not able to
yeah,
assess
for
that
sure.
penalty.
All right, $25 to charity.
Oh,
Another
yeah.
star frame.
Is that from you or me or?
I think that's another trademarked thing we're not allowed to say.
Okay, yeah, we're not allowed to donate to charity.
Yeah, no.
After Star Birdies here.
We just have to donate a different amount, like 24. I'd suggest 26.
20. Okay,
Kind
yeah.
of get one up on the other guys.
That's a good plan. This is hole 9 is a 110-meter par 4.
Oh, you're trying to bend it around.
A little bit.
That one just kind of went straight.
Yeah, if you bend it either direction, it doesn't go nearly as far as if you just do it straight. So really, you're trying to get past the sand onto the grass.
Okay. And you've done that well. I had a sad trombone.
Yes, I may have been playing the
Emote.
trombone.
Oh,
That's a little bit of a courtesy violation, but again, nobody was there to second
there's
it.
no. Yeah, well, it's hard with a 2-man round.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely never going to get anything seconded.
Oh, nice shot.
Mitchie has got a fantastic
That's
upshot here.
a great save
That was
after that.
perfect.
Kind of flub drive. I mean, he left it way low.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's just my form is naturally better. Mitchie is throwing entire 6-packs at me. I don't know if you were paying attention there.
Yeah, we're going to call that one high.
Yes, that was definitely off the
Okay.
band there.
But in the game, I mean, it's kind of a nice thing to do, to throw a chug 6-pack at somebody, right?
Yeah, it was refreshing. It
Is
was
it
kind
the
of a hot
same
day
idea?
out there. You can see the sun shining. But yeah, that's all we have for the front 9
Wow.
of the Risky Reels Memorial Open.
So it's just one stroke, right?
Right now, yes, it's only one stroke separated.
We've seen an ace. We've seen a couple lead changes. This has been absolutely exciting so far.
It's a neck and neck race for sure.
That hole was very painful.
That was We don't need to talk
For
about that
all of
one
us.
for any extended period of time. So we'll have the back 9 coming out shortly. Thank you for watching. Make sure you
You're welcome.
like it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if you want to see more Fortnite disc golf action, stay tuned for the back nine.
See ya.